Hey everybody, in this video I want to show you how you can write and record music using EZdrummer and EZbass. This video is halfway sponsored. You could say I bought EZdrummer a long time ago and I've used it a lot, but EZbass I got for free from Toontrack, just so you know that. So for the first example, I want to show you how I used EZdrummer and EZbass to basically write a song for a video that I did for Fender. I did not have a bass and I certainly did not have drums available. And I think even at the point where I started, I didn't even have a guitar. So I basically just started with EZdrummer. Often drums can inspire me to write a song, so I did that. And yeah, let's dive into Logic and see how I did that. Basically, the only thing that I knew before I started was like approximately the tempo. And for some reason I felt sort of a groove in 6/8, so I went into the browser in EZdrummer and I found something that was kind of pre-recorded. I threw that into the song creator, and what happens then, the song creator basically makes many different versions of that groove. And after that I started to arrange the song. Still, I didn't know any riffs or chords. I just kind of arranged the song only with drums. Here's the first thing that I came up with. So just a pretty simple groove right there. And I didn't really change a lot during the song. I knew that I kind of wanted to have a verse, maybe a pre-chorus and a chorus. So I just went with different velocities of the same grooves and moving the right hand from hi-hat to ride and then back to hi-hat with an open hi-hat on the chorus. And I also put in some fills. Pretty simple ones, and here's the fill going into the chorus. I also added a tambourine to the chorus, just to make it groove a bit more and have some more stuff going on. Very simple. I can go into the mixer and I can adjust the different close mics if I want to, or you can also go here and change the volume on the snare. For example, if you want to do that, I think I've changed the snare from the kit that I chose here. I've used the modern basic kit, which I often use. Sound wise, I think I've only sent the whole kit to a bus where I have a cranked compressor going on to give the drums a bit more oomph in when it comes to sound. And when I've arranged everything inside of EZdrummer, I often throw everything into Logic or just throw it into whatever DAW you are using. I do that so I have more control and I can also program and change stuff in the groove if I want to do that. I didn't really do that much in this song. I think I did some stuff at the ending right here. Sometimes I change the entire groove, but for this song I basically just used whatever was inside of EZdrummer. So when I had that, I went over to EZbass. Still, I didn't know any chords or riffs or anything, and I can see now that I have changed some stuff, but I know that I had something going on in the song from the beginning. I think I first just went into grooves. I went to 6/8 again since the song is in 6, and I just found a super simple thing that I threw down here. So I had just this really simple groove and I started to fool around and see what key the song should be in. And when I went for A, I just started to see how I could move up and down the fretboard in A basically. And also in the beginning here, I know I put the damping on full and I turned down the velocity to have this really muted pick sound. Kind of reminds me of Van Halen, Why Can't This Be Love, or something like that. I quickly ended up with this chord progression, just super simple. Still, I didn't have any ideas about the guitars in the song. A bit later, I decided to move this first part. I just wanted the song to be a bit more dynamic, so the bass enters here. Basically it's the same chord progression, just with a different sound. You can hear it now. And then I did the same with the chorus. I went for the same pick pattern, the same groove, but I moved around or just fooled around with different keys, and I ended up with a chord progression for the chorus. And with EZbass, I have everything going on inside of the plugin. I'm not moving stuff into the DAW. It follows the DAW, so it works just fine, and I don't want to move around any stuff in Logic anyway, so I'll just keep it there. And here's how it sounds together with the drums. I think I added the CLA bass to the bass track for some more distortion. Other than that, the plugin sounds really good by itself. After this, I started to lay down guitars, and I think it basically went in this order down here. So I added this guitar on the right side the first, just a really moody sound that I got with my HX Stomp. I'm just playing the same as the bass, the same chords, and I think the effects are doing most of the work right here. Also on the other side, I added this part right here. Just some chorus on that one. And I think maybe I didn't do these two at first. I went straight to the chorus, and that's where I turned the thing more into a riff, even though it's based around the chords. I added some more interesting stuff there to make it a bit cooler, I guess. I did a hard right guitar and a hard one to the left. I also sent both of these into a bus, where I think I put a stereo widener on that one. Yes, I did that. And we can see how the chorus guitars sound. And I wanted some more mids in there, so I made a track, one more track with the same riff in the middle with a lot of mids in the sound. And with the stereo widener, after this I got the idea to take away the bass in the beginning. I wanted that to enter later in the song, and that's also where I got the idea for like the really speedy octave fuzz sound that came in right here. And here's how that sounds. And that is basically the whole song. I will show you how it sounds all together, but everything started just with the drums, and the whole chord progression is made inside of EZdrummer because I didn't have a guitar. I was sitting in my couch watching my kid, and that was just the best solution for making a song right then and there. Okay, here's the full song. So there you go, that's one way of doing it. I want to show you another example on how you can use EZbass, and this is probably the thing that I will do most often when I have a guitar available. Very often I make the song on guitar first, and then I just play whatever I want to have on the bass, of course. But let's say I have made a song on a guitar and I know what I want to play on the bass. I don't want to program it, I just want to play it on my guitar. With EZbass you can do that. Here you can see the bass, here are the grooves, and here's the grid editor if you want to program stuff. Let's go over to Audio Tracker and record audio from DAW. And guitar audio to bass audio MIDI, that is correct. And let's see how this sounds. And I even got like the slide thing dead on. You can change the sound if you want to do that. Driven pick, and I don't want to hear anything of the audio. And let's say I want to have a more muted sound. I can change the velocity here if I want to. Just a really good tool when you don't have a bass around, and this is the feature that I will personally use the most often. I travel to, let's say, my cabin, I'm at my parents' house, I only have an audio interface and a guitar. This is just very handy if I want to record some bass on that song. And the tracking on this thing is amazing. It probably tracks faster than I can even play anyway, so that's not an issue at all. So definitely check out these tools if you're into songwriting and recording at home. I really recommend them both, and I use them all the time. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.